How are you doing today? I hope you're doing great. I'm so glad you came by and you chose me and trust me to do your makeup right before your date tonight. I know you must be nervous, but it's nothing to be nervous about. I'm pretty sure you're going to have a great time with your date, and he's so lucky to have you. So I'm going to start by your face is clean, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you cleanse your face, you apply the toner like I told you before, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, great. So we always have to start with a very cleaned face, no matter what, because the cleaner the face, the toned, when your face is already toned, it balances the pH of the face and makes your makeup last a lot longer. So I know your face is very sensitive, so I'm going to be using today this cream. This is the dermatological calm water, and it says here that it's a weightless water gel moisturizer. It hydrates dry and sensitive skin. Refreshing formula transforms into skin quenching fluid upon application, forming a weightless barrier against environment assault. Very important to protect our skin. I'm going to put a little bit in here. This creates a very, how can I say, very weird feeling. It's kind of not an oil, but it's very smooth. See, very soothing, isn't it? Very soothing. And I like to put all on the face, because you need this intense hydration. And I really like to concentrate under your eyes, because you really, we all need it, Who is sleeping 8 hours a night? Nobody's doing that anymore. Everyone is having a tough time going to bed early. So we need to hydrate, especially around our eyes, because this where shows that we are tired, that we may be a little bit, underslept. So yeah, but you don't want that on your date. You want to look plump, like a nice, ripe, juicy peach. That's what you want to look on a date, right, darling? Exactly. Right, now we're going to go to a step that's very important. And this step is primer. And now I don't know if I told you about primer, did I? Not yet, okay. Primer is very important, because a primer is going to act as a glue. It's going to glue the makeup, the foundation, onto your skin. So it's going to help the foundation last longer in the skin. And this one is the Cover FX blurring primer, because we want to blur. Those people on the internet, they put so many filters on their face that we need when we go on a date with somebody. We have to blur everything, darling. And I just wish they would make a makeup product that will actually give us like Instagram skin. But until then, we're gonna be using a blurring primer, because this is going to even blur your past sins. Imagine your pores. Okay, darling, so I'm going just to pat. The secret to be using blurring primers. This one's, you can see it has a skin tone. The secret to use blurring primers is to pat into the skin. Imagine the pores are little holes. Pores are holes, right? So you want to pat, because you're going to fill the holes. When you fill the holes, you will reduce the appearance of that hole. And I hope the pores are the only holes you have to deal today, not the other kind, that we have to deal sometimes and kind of stress us out. Not the holes. So let's cover all the holes, starting with the primer, with the pores. So I'm just going to pat. everyone has very enlarged pores in this area here. You have a little bit on your nose. I have to, my gosh, my nose has some craters larger than the moon, girl. I'm telling you, I bought like half a pound of this primer before doing your makeup. I know, isn't that crazy? Then the rest, I mean, you can just massage into your chin because you don't have many pores. You have pores, but I mean, you don't have enlarged pores in there. A little bit in your forehead. There we go. So are you excited? Nervous. Okay, it's understandable, but you don't have to be nervous because let's agree on one thing. You are fabulous. Who is going to find that's more gorgeous than you, more smart, more kind, more intelligent, more sweet than you are? Honey, you're basically a unicorn. You know, this guy, it's very lucky to even take you on a date. You haven't been on a date for a while, but it's okay, you're going to nail it. You know, going on a date is like riding on a bicycle. If you spend a lot of time without riding on a bicycle, you may be like, oh god, I don't know what to do. But as soon as you stand that, sit in that bike, you know what to do, girl. Darling, yeah, you do. Of course you do. You're just going to sit there, you're going to eat. Remember to eat. You know, some girls are so silly. They go on dates and then they don't want to eat because the guy doesn't want to see you eat. I'm like, what? You're going to take me on a date? I'm gonna get a burger. I'm gonna get some food because I'm alright starving. First of all, I am a Taurus and we are always starving all the time. Food is basically my love language. So if I go on a date with somebody, well, I'm going to order something delicious because I already spent 1 hour putting my makeup on and doing my hair. I ain't gonna fake like, oh, I don't eat. If he wanted a date that doesn't eat, he would take like one of those dolls, right, to the restaurant because they don't eat anything. So first of all, order something that you actually like eating and eat it up, darling. Eat it up, okay? Because we both know that you haven't eaten much today because you're all nervous because of the date and everything else. So just eat, okay? Eat. I love eating. I'm hungry right now, but it's okay. Let's move on. Let's not talk about food anymore. You know another thing, don't drink too much. Always try to drink a drink and drink water at the same time so that you don't get how can I say, inebriated very fast, because I mean, I am a kind of person who tries to trust everybody, but in this day and age it's very good for us to be a little bit more in the safe side. So do not drink too much. Make sure you hydrate, drink plenty of water. Your skin is gonna thank you, your liver, your kidneys and everything. Yeah. Or don't drink at all, because you don't have to drink too. You just get in the water or something like that. So I just got this foundation. This foundation is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. I just got it. I'm going to open it with you today because I haven't worn it yet. But it's a doe foot applicator, as you can see. And we don't need much because it's supposed to be a high coverage, full coverage foundation. So I'm going to pat on your nose, around the nose, because you have a little bit of redness, and on your cheeks, oops, on here, on your head, okay. Yes, this one is supposed to last all day. I don't know if it lasts all day or night, but you're not gonna spend 12 hours straight with this makeup on, so I think it's okay. I'm going to use this brush. This brush is a flat kabuki, so it's going to give a very full coverage. Yes, because we want to look flawless, right, on a date. So I'm just going to stipple it on your face. Stipple, 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 stipple. Stipple, 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 stipple. Stipple, 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 stipple. I'm really liking those elf brushes. I just got a kit from elf. It comes like with 20 brushes for $20. So that was very nice deal. You know, I was checking for deals on the internet. Right, because we know dollar, we have to be careful with the money we make. We don't make that much money, so we must try to get the best deals possible, right? I know, sweetie. Really like this, so soft, so soft, so soft. Love it. So now I'm going to do your concealing. For a date, I think like a more natural makeup for the eyes, just to make your eyes look bigger. You know, it's the best one because then you don't have to fuss a lot with it. So I'm just going to make like a wash of pink and some highlighting, and that's what we're going to do today with your eyes. So I just want to make sure that the concealed part, like your under eyes, are very, very well concealed, so that it does not steal the shine of the eyes. Like the light's gonna be minimal, so the skin must be perfect. Yes. Yep. And I'm going to be using the supersized Conceal and Define concealer by Makeup Revolution, and I'm just going to dot 3 times in here underneath each eye and your nose, and we are going to blend this baby up with this brush. It's a Flawless Concealer brush by elf, and I just like to do like circular motions. Circular, 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 circular. There we go, very good. I have to be careful to not drop anything that's on my table. I know, right? Look at this mess. Oh God, have mercy upon me. Your nose. And the leftover that I have in the brush, you have a little bit of a little, how can I say, blemish right in here. So I'm just gonna use the leftover in the brush just to conceal that. Very good, because you have great skin. What you have done with this skin? Oh, that's awesome. That's very cool. Yes. Yes. That's nice. I heard about that brand. It's very good. So now let's set your under eye. I'm going to set using this NYX banana powder. Again, it's just to brighten under your eyes. So I'm just going to stipple the brush into the powder and just stipple onto your underneath your eyes. Okay, so you can look up. Yeah, this is a very fine powder, very, very fine. I like this powder a lot. Now let's go for the eyes. I'm going to first fill your brows because I really like filling the brows first. So I'm just going to brush them up and just fill them very naturally. You know, I'm gonna be using the brown, you know, I always use that. So I'm just going to give like little strokes upwards right here in the beginning because I want to make a gradient, and make the arch a little darker and the rest of the brow. There we go. Same thing the other side. So you're gonna wear this for the date? Oh yeah, it looks so pretty. Yeah, it's perfect. It's like very laid back, you know, nothing too forceful. I think it looks just like yourself, you know. You have to look yourself when you go like in places like dates and feel comfortable. Yeah, I know some girls try the best to look like almost like a completely different person. Shouldn't do that, you know. You should love yourself and show yourself on a date and show the beauty that you are, because you are beautiful. You are worthy of all love, of all respect, you know. So just be yourself. Don't try to change, right? Exactly. So I'm going to put a wash of color. I'm going to be using this grease brush, but whatever, it can be whatever. I'm going to use a wash of color of this color by MAC. It's called Expensive Pink. So this is just going to give you a glow. So when you close your eyes, it's just going to be enchanted by your gorgeous glow of your lids, you know. He's just going to fall in love with you. Yeah, I bet he's already in love with you, girl. Have you ever known a guy invite a girl to go on a date? He knows he's going to have to pay for the date because he invited the girl. So if he already invited you to go on this date with him, don't you think he already likes you? Yeah, let's use a little bit of common sense. Of course he does. He just doesn't know how to approach you. You're so pretty. He feels like, you know, weak in the legs when he's around you. I know, girl, and you like him too. Oh, I want to be invited for the wedding. You better invite me, girl. I'm gonna be using this highlight in the inner corners and underneath your brows. This is nylon by MAC, and it's going to give you a little bit of lift. Not that you need any, because you're young, you don't need no lifting. What I'm going to do tonight? Well, darling, I am not like you, fancy. It's going on a date and having fun and having cocktails and fun music and fun food. No, I'm not, darling. I'm going to be watching Netflix. Probably I'm gonna binge watch on something. Maybe Call the Midwife. I'm thinking about watching that. I'm not sure yet. And I'm gonna keep on watching What If, you know. Like it so much. Crazy People. You know how I like Crazy People. And I like that a lot. That's a good show. So just to finish up the shininess, he's gonna see the stars every time you close your eyes, because I'm going to put some diamond dust on your lid. Yes, I love glitter. Girlfriend, if he says anything about glitter, just move on for the next guy, because some guys that have an opinion about glitter, a negative opinion about glitter, we don't need this kind of negativity in our lives. Okay, so if he says anything, you just get your person, leave that restaurant, because that's ridiculous. Everyone should love glitter, right? Glitter makes everything happy. Have you ever seen someone playing with glitter sad? No, exactly. Glitter is so cool. Glitter is everything. And now another thing that I know you love and I love also, and is mascara. This mascara is bomb. This mascara is gonna give you lashes that's going to be as long. It's gonna be from here to São Paulo. It's going to be like very long lashes. You have no idea, girl. Every time you bat your lashes like that, you're going to basically reach his plate. Oh Lord, have mercy. Hey, I'm joking, but you're going to see the difference. Yeah, this is a great mascara. I got on what's the name? Oxycharm. Yeah, I like Oxycharm too. It's a great deal. So now that that is done, let's do what? What we're gonna do next? Blush. Let's put the blush first. I'm gonna be using, look at this now. Isn't that the prettiest packaging ever? I know. This blush is called Make Them Blush, and it's in the color Prim Vixen, because you are Vixen, darling. Use something else. You know you're gorgeous. So I'm just you're going to smile like you just got $1,000 in the bank. Just popped up $1,000. So you're going to smile like that. Don't you smile too much. It's not a million. It's just 1,000. So you just give a little cute smile, okay? And I'm going to concentrate that on the apples of your cheeks, because when you concentrate the blush in the roundness of your cheeks, it gives you a look of youth. And you know, there is something that men like, it's youth. That's why I don't go on dates anymore, because I'm old. I'm joking, no, I'm joking. I like to put a little bit on your nose. You have such a cute nose. You don't even need to contour your nose. So I'm just going to put in the sides of your nose like you spent the whole day in the beach somewhere. And you just got a little bit sunburned, you know. Just enough to look sexy, but not too much that you're going to regret in the future with tons and tons of wrinkles. So now let's go for bronzer, because you know that I love a bronzer, girl. So I'm just going to put the bronzer. You're gonna look like you just went to Fiji with some very influential people from Instagram, because you are an Instagram model and you're just something else. You just, wow, gorgeous. People were like, how damn, where is she? Who is she? Where she's from? Goodness gracious, this woman is the bomb. Exactly, honey. He must watch out, or another gentleman from another table is gonna come over and steal you from his arms, because you're going to be just a knockout, you know, just gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. You know, I like to do my number 3 in here. Let's give you a skinnier face. Doesn't matter how much cupcakes have you eaten that week. You're gonna look like a top model, all nice and chiseled. And you look up, because you know I'm going to have to contour that neck, right? No double chin, honey, double nothing. Only double the blessing, no double chin. Who needs that? Who even puts on me? Because nobody needs that, darling. Next, I'm going to put some highlighter. I know you don't like highlighter that much, but girlfriend, you need highlighter when you go on a date, because the light in the restaurant is usually the dim light, and it's just gonna look like you're a goddess when you move your face, because of this gorgeous glow from within. And I'm going to be using this one. This one is a Mega Glow highlighting powder by Wet n Wild. I really like this one, and the color is Precious Petals, just like you. So I'm just going to get here my brush, and I'm going to put in the high points of your face, very concentrated, very targeted, because we don't want to look like a tinfoil man, you know, that man from Dorothy, whatever. You don't want to look like that. That's 2012, I don't know, 2014. You don't need that in your life. So I'm just going to put here on the high points, just a little bit. You do a little C with just a little C, encapsulating this part and here, because especially you don't have wrinkles, so it's even better. So I'm just going to put a scene here and a scene there. I'm going to highlight with my finger the bridge of your nose, your cupid's bow. I like to put a little bit, just dust on the top of your eyebrows and a little bit on your chin, because we want that chin to just stand up a little bit. Now next I'm going to apply this. This is going to make your face amazing. This is a finishing powder by It Cosmetics. It's called Bye Bye Pores Illumination. And it's a white powder. I'm gonna show you. It's a white powder. Look, it's a white powder, but it's very finely milled, so it does not look white in the face, but it gives a beautiful finish. It gives a glow from within, very subtle, but it mattifies. It's going to soak up any kind of oils you may have. So I like to put it in the T-zone. So I put on your forehead, just ever so gently. This is a very fine powder, you don't need much. So ever so gently, and down your nose, because we all sweat in the nose, especially when we're on a date. This area of our face kind of sweats, doesn't it? I know, how weird is that? I'm always like, it's amazing. And I like to put a lot, not a lot, but concentrate a little bit around your lips, because one time I was on a date, I was on a dinner time, having dinner with somebody, and I had a very moisturizing lipstick, and I forgot to do that, to put like powder underneath my lips, and then after I ate, my lip moved, the whole lip moved down here, so it was a design of my lip. I'm like, oh my god, the guy is gonna think I'm melting away, right? You don't need that, girlfriend, you don't need that. So now that we put our powder, let's go for our lips. And I am crazy about lips, so I'm gonna put 3 different lipsticks on you today. I'm gonna be using this NYX Liquid Suede in the color Pink Lust. Yes, darling, because he's going to lust after you, and it's a gorgeous pink. Pink is a very romantic, it's a very feminine color, so it attracts masculine energy, so he's going just to love it. Yeah, this is the color I'm using. He's going to be like, ooh, she's fun. Yeah. He's gonna come to you and say, baby, let's talk about some serious business. He's going to want to move on with you, baby. And to top that, just to knock it down a little bit, I'm gonna be using this essence shine wet gloss, and the color is Watch Me Do. It's gonna watch you, well, not watch you do your thing, girl. It's beautiful. It has glitter. I'm just going to knock down a little bit. This one has glitter, so it's just going to knock back a little bit the neonness, the very neon lip. So I'm just gonna bring it down a little bit. And right in the middle, I love this. I don't know if it's on sale anymore, but is this the Healthy Lip Transformer by Physicians Formula. So I'm going to put this in the lip, in the center of your lip, because it's gonna give like a very plump. It's called opalescence. It's gonna give a very plump look. So just in the center. Do that. Okay. Now, this trick is very good. When you're using a bold lip, you're gonna get your finger. You're going to stuck your finger inside of your mouth. I'm not gonna do that because I just play with makeup. But you're gonna put your finger inside of your mouth and like close your lips and suck it out. and it's going to remove the excess of lipstick from outside, inside of the inside rim of your lips, so it's not gonna get lipstick on your teeth. So do it. Yeah, girl, we have bought nasty things in our mouth before when we were kids playing with dirt in the yard and stuff, but I think your hands are clean. Yes, now you embrace it with your lips. Very good. Then now you just pull it off. See how much lipstick you have on your finger? Exactly, that lipstick will go to straight to your teeth. Tell me how I do it, because several times I had that happening, a lot of lipstick on my teeth. Yeah, that's a great trick. Always do that when you have a bold lip, okay? So that's it. You are all nice and ready. You can take those lipsticks on your little purse, and tomorrow, girl, you call me and tell me how was your date. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be fantastic, fabulous, wonderful, because you are wonderful. And if you chose to go on a date with that guy, it means he is wonderful as well. So may you have a joyful, enchanting night tonight, and tomorrow I see you, okay? Okay, and take care of yourself. If you need anything, you can call me, okay? I'm your friend. I'm always here, okay? Okay, take care. Okay.